Okay, so I was in psych class one day, and it turns out that someone had brought a gun into school. What the fuck? How's it going, chimps? Welcome back to Chimps TV. Another story time today. One a little bit more serious, one a little bit more crazy, and one that doesn't really make too much sense. Before we get started, thank you so much, guys. We are almost at 500 subs. Amazing, crazy. Let's get serious now. I was in psych class one day. Believe it or not, I was actually in class. You guys already know I skipped class so much, but it turns out that yes, I was in class that day. I was there, and sorry, I'm a little distracted, but I just got home from work. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. But I was in psych class, and let me see if I remember correctly. I was not doing my work. Of course, I wasn't doing my work, but it was a regular old day. Sitting in my psychology class, my advanced psychology class, and I was hanging out with my boy Jose. Some of you guys might know who he is, and it was just a regular. Oh wait, no, Jose wasn't there. That's right, Jose was not there. Jose decided to skip school that day. It makes sense. Anyways, and also, by the way, if you guys do not believe me, we were on the news, so you can definitely search this shit up, all right? So I was in class, and out of nowhere, boom, 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 you get an alert on the radio, not the radio, the loudspeaker, where they make announcements usually. And, they say, oh, this is a lockdown, code whatever, but this is a lockdown drill, right? We do this shit all the time. We're like, oh, fuck. Anyways, I wasn't doing my work, so I didn't really care. So what we're supposed to do is all get in a corner, close the door, lock the door, make sure, we're practicing for a real thing. So we all get in the corner, we're all messing around. The teacher's like, yo, you better get quiet. You better get quiet because I could get in trouble. And the teacher, she looks outside, and she sees, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look outside and see if there's any kids that you can grab, and you pull them into your room. So there was this one kid that got pulled into our room. Or actually, no, there wasn't even a kid that gets pulled into our room. We were all locked in, and then you hear somebody try to open the door. We were like, oh shit, who the fuck is that? But I was like, nah, that's probably a test. They've done that before. But then you hear a key, and they start to open it. At this point, oh my God, we're fucked. I thought we were fucked. I was like, yo, if the killer has a fucking key to the room, we're fucked. Obviously, he was looking for me. Chimping TV. He wanted me, clearly. I was like, yo, we're fucking dead. It was the vice principal. He snuck some kid into our room. So now this is my psychology class and this random boy. And, we were all chilling in the corner. We had to be quiet. My skateboard was in the corner, and everybody was all fumbling around my skateboard. So then I'm like, yo, can y'all chill with that? So I try to move my skateboard, makes a bunch of noise, and my teacher goes off. She's like, she has to whisper, she can't be too loud. So yeah, she does that, and then we're all like, yo, what the heck is going on? Why is this lasting so long? Lights were turned off. I, as the rebel I am, I just stayed in my seat. Everybody came to my corner, luckily, so I just stayed in my seat. And then the loudspeaker goes off again, and they're like, this is not a drill. This is a hard lockdown. This is not a drill. And everybody's like, we thought they were gonna lift the drill, and everybody could just go back to class, but no, they were saying that it wasn't a drill, and this was serious. Yo, at this point, my teacher's face was like, she's white, she's from Chicago, and she's white, and she used to be a psychologist. She's gone through crazy stuff, but she probably could never imagine that this was going on, and especially us as students, we didn't really think it was nothing too serious. But so that doesn't matter, because now we know this is not a drill. Everybody's like, I mean, none of the kids are too nervous, but she makes it worse because she's like, she gets her phone and she's like all crouched down and she's like emailing people. She's like, oh my God, what's going on? And then I look to my left. I was playing Fruit Ninja on my watch because I could do that because I got a smartwatch. I got the Gear S3. This episode of Chimps TV is not sponsored by Gear S3. But I looked over to my left as I had just finished my round of Fruit Ninja, and I see the kid that they had pulled in was using his phone to text. I thought it was no big deal. But then my teacher saw him, and she was like, are you crazy? She's like, are you crazy? Because, she can't be too loud, so I'm not going to scream. She's like, are you crazy? She was like, give me your phone. Ideally, what she was going through her head, she was like, oh my God, this kid is feeding information to the person, the dangerous person in our school, and the dangerous person in our school is getting information through this kid. So she takes his phone, and we're all like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And I couldn't care less. I was, playing Fruit Ninja on my phone. I kept looking at my friends. He was making me giggle. I was cracking up. I was like, yo, you need to chill. You're cracking me up. Our teacher's going to get tight. But the moment I realized this was serious, and I was like, the moment I got scared was when I heard police sirens outside. That was when I was like, oh shit. Like something is like, because it's all like, it's completely quiet. We have to be completely quiet. So you can hear shit from outside. So we heard the police sirens. And we were like, oh, what the fuck is going on, yo? We're like, we're fucked. Something is going on. And I'm just waiting to hear a gunshot. I'm like going in my head. I'm like, yo, if something crazy happens, I'm going to get in a corner. I'm going to wait for the motherfucker to open the door. I'm going to wait for him to look at everybody in the corner. And I'm going to stab his ass with my pencil. So, mind you, I started sharpening my pencil. I was like, this motherfucker about to die. So, as I'm thinking, my thoughts of like, how the fuck to kill this dude? My teacher, she looks at me and she's like, yo. She don't say nothing. But she's not saying nothing, but she's looking at me. So this is the dialogue that I thought was going through her head. She was like, yo, Sandy. I was like, yo, what's good, miss? She's like, yo, if anything when the finna go down, I need you to be ready. I need you to be ready to go down on that motherfucker. I was like, miss, I got you, dog. I'ma kill that nigga. I swear to God, yo, she looked at me like, yo, are you okay? Are you okay? She was like, are you ready to take charge and defend your class? I was leaning back in my chair. I was like, miss, I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. So, we're all just in the lockdown. Sirens go off. And I start to text Christine. I'm like, yo, Christine, where the fuck are you? Because she goes out. At these periods, she goes out to do community tutoring. She goes and teaches some kids in an elementary school. And I'm like, yo, where the fuck are you? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Like, are you outside? Like, where are you? She didn't text me back. Tell me how, as soon as the lockdown gets lifted and we're all like, oh my God, thank God, nothing happened. My teacher starts emailing people, blah, 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 blah. Christine texts me back. She said, yeah, I'm good. What happened? Are you okay? I was like, man, you gonna reply to a dangerous ass text 20 minutes later? Fuck that. Nah. But nah, like, this shit was so crazy. It turns out that there was a kid, because our school is combined of 3 schools. It's one building, 3 different schools scattered throughout the floors. Tell me how there was this one kid that had the nerve to bring a gun into school. The way they found out was there was a kid in the bathroom, and he said he was held up by the kid with the gun, and the kid with the gun was trying to steal his phone. What the fuck? So then the kid that got held up, I'm assuming they gave him his phone. He gave him his phone. I would. The fuck? You want my phone? I ain't trying to die. Psycho would have killed his ass. He goes and tells the teachers, and, lockdown goes down. They try to find this kid. Yo, school is, like, over. Everybody goes home. Like, people were crying, especially people that were outside that came from community tutoring. They were crying. One of my friends, she had two of her sisters inside the school. I heard she was crying. Christine comes and talks to me about it. I'm like, yo, don't even talk to me. I could have died. And yeah, yo, so school ends. There's like there's news crews outside. And tell me how, this was a Thursday. Tell me how school wasn't canceled the next day. But they hadn't found the kid. They were like, yo, come back to school. We don't know who the fuck this kid was, that he was smart enough to sneak a gun into school. But we don't know who he was. And we still haven't found him. But nah, it's safe to come back. You could come back. We don't know who he is. He might come back today with like 3 more guns that he now knows how to sneak into the school. But nah, it's safe to come back. I didn't go to school that day. Fuck that. But yeah, guys, that was fucking crazy. Yo, what the fuck? I never in my life thought, I only seen that shit on TV. But the fact that happened to me, yo, I was like, you know, that was like life changing, man. I really thought I had to go off on a dude to save my psychology class. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love, I love making videos where I talk to you guys personally, because, you know, sometimes video games is just like, you know, I feel like a distraction. And I like to get deep into your eyes and talk to you about serious stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Story Time. I was supposed to be doing this shit on Sunday, but man, it just didn't work out. I mean, today is Sunday now that I remember. Holy shit, what a coincidence. Today's Sunday. I'm probably gonna upload it on tomorrow, Monday. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys are brand new to the channel. You know, let me know what you guys think about the story, man. Like, I know it's crazy for me because I was there, but did you guys experience anything like this? What the fuck would you have done? Would have been ready to kill this motherfucker? I was ready to carve my skateboard into a sword and shoot that dude in the throat. Or girl, you know, I don't discrimination. Anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I love your chimpsies. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Not beats. Peace.